Now we have a conversation with Dr. Star Horsfall, the chairman and CEO of Odyssey Project. He is here to discuss Wonder. Now, it's a project that seeks to connect cultures through food, entertainment, and artistry through information and authentic celebrations of different cultures. It seemed like I was doing a bio of Wake Up Nigeria because that is what we do on this show. Food, entertainment, culture, and all of that. It is great to have you all. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, what is Wanda? Let's start with that.
Wanda sounds like a lady, right?
Wanda Maximoff. I'm thinking of the Avengers.
There you
Scarlet
go.
Witch.
Exactly. Okay.
That's of course, that's the first Wanda that comes to me. Second one is the stadium. But hey, what is your Wanda? What is it all about?
So it's an acronym for We Are Not So Different After All. So it's WAND. The S is kind of silent, and then the AA. So we are not so different after all. Pretty much describing humanity. So you bring it down to the Nigerian context, it's pretty much saying that we are different tribes, different ethnicities, different cultures. However, there are a lot of similarities that connect us as Nigerians, speaking about Nigeria, or even Africans for that matter. And that is what Wanda seeks to do. We celebrate cultures, connect cultures, and we do it artistically through food, music, dance, stage performances, artistry in a sense, fine art, all of it.
Yeah, October 1st, you held your event.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that the first one?
No, actually, no, that's a good question. So that's the second one. So we started a few months ago with River State. So what we're doing is going state by state. So we did River State, then we did Edo State, October 1st, right? And that is where we captured a good amount of context of the Benin Empire, right? Like what the Benin Empire is about. Queen Idia was our focus, played by Aisha Sonishitu, with the troupe, the national troupe. So they put up a very beautiful performance, kind of like describing the story of Queen Idia, how formidable she was. And it's kind of funny that Woman King is out in theaters now because it describes how powerful she was as a woman and as the mother of the king, and so forth and so on. So there's a lot about our culture that we should celebrate and understand as Nigerians that we don't even know.
Exactly. You know, earlier on, I had a discussion with an artist, and we're talking about how the appreciation of the arts and culture is not so much as it should be here. I mean, you have people appreciate our things outside more than even here. I mean, if we appreciated our culture more, maybe we would probably have some of these artworks that were stolen and all of that, maybe returned sooner or later. Museums, when I was growing up, we had one or two museums, galleries. They are not so, we should have so many of them, but they're not so much. Now, Wonder is a good thing that you personally are doing. What more can be done?
Yeah, so it's not just me, of course. So there's a team of us. Like I said, Aisha Sonishitu, Damieta Sama Horsfall, different people, and we're having a few other people come on board. So you just hit the nail on the head. We don't celebrate ourselves enough, both as Nigerians and Africans. We don't, and it's the truth. We have people pay premium dollar or pounds or whatever, what have you, to come enjoy our artistry. I mean, people stole what we have and they don't want to give it back to us to tell you how much they appreciate the value it has. But you come home and it's not. But we're going to change that.
You know. Last 2 weeks back, I was talking with some of my colleagues that every other week there's an Afro Fest somewhere in Europe.
I tell you.
And you know, our artists are booked, as in they are not even in the country. Like they are booked like months ahead. They are not even in the country. Yeah. And they also, you see Afro Fest, Afro Wave, Afro Wave, Afro this, Afro that, Afro that. Shouldn't that all be here? Shouldn't people be coming here because of that? Why do we take all of them there and then people go there and all of that?
I think we should make you a spokesperson for Wanda. In a sense, because you're literally saying what we are trying to achieve here, what we're trying to do. So artistry, Africanness, who we are as Nigerians, as Africans, I don't think we've packaged this whole thing well enough for people to fly in and say, hey, I want to experience, like you said, I was in some country, I don't remember which one now. It was Thailand or somewhere in Asia, and they had Afrobeats night. Afrobeats night. And people were paying. It was packed. It was hard to get into the venue of the place. And it wasn't a place that was predominantly Nigerian or we're talking about Asians going in to listen to Afrobeats music. And then you come back home and it's like, nah, Yeah.
Yeah, so it's so hard when you can't bring that unique feel. When we can't have it here, and it's easily replicable
everywhere
other
else.
place. We lose our identity.
We do. That is true.
So where I know there's a lot is dependent on what government can do, ensuring that the society is safe and all of that. There's quite a lot that needs to be done. But one that you've started on the right note. October 1st, you had your event. Just run us through how was it?
Okay.
How was the turnout? How was it? How did people feel that event?
Oh yeah. I mean, as far as feelings go, it was quite remarkable. And of course, it's easy to say that because we are the organizers. But we had Mr. Sonny Rubble there, who is a thespian of thespians, who is the man of man as far as entertainment. And he stayed till the end. And I'll give you one of the testimonies. So so we got foods from Edo State.
Okay.
Right. And this man is like, 70 years old. He said what we served him that day from his place, the last time he had it was 50 years ago. I mean, he said this brought memories of his own mother. So a few people from Edo, the Benin Empire were there. But of course, I'm a Rivers man. I was there dressed like a Benin man. People were dressed as Benin people. The idea is, I know you better if I understand your culture. You know me better if you understand my culture. But we can find similarities in who we are. And then that's how it was for that
wonderful,
day.
Wonderful. I am wishing you the best. Let's round up with this.
Yeah.
How far do you expect to take this? What is the future?
So it's every 3 months we're celebrating a different state.
Okay.
And then ultimately we hope to have a festival where people are flying out of from outside the country to attend our events. And that's what we're going to do.
Now that gets me in. I am wishing you the best.
Thank you.
See you at the top very, very soon.
Thank you.
It should be well known out there.
It will.
I see
It will. It will. I hear you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you.
Right, that's it. I hope you're able to pick up something from there. Of course, let's celebrate our culture, and we are not really so different after all. All right, let's take this time out now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with our final guest on the show.